all good things come to an end tonight on MyScene TV. Still bring you the latest on all things entertainment right here in the capital city. He's Javon H. This is MyScene TV. It's our season finale with Capital City Records, the Yesou Expo in Korea, and the newly opened Flambee Cafe plus French food. But we start with the amazing Rebecca Whyte with Yelp.com, very involved in the community. This is MyScene TV.
Peebo's in Denham Springs, yay! I am Rebecca Whyte. I work for Yelp.com and I'm the Baton Rouge Community Manager. Yelp is a social media site. They are known for reviews that are written for local businesses and just basically any business out there that people would like to share their thoughts and their opinions with. I took this job because I was just really interested in the scope of the job itself and just like working with the community, just because I've already done so much of that and I'm always interested in supporting local business. And when I found out that the job is all about supporting local businesses and business owners and working with the community, I fell in love with it and I really wanted to join the organization. A community manager is basically, has community in it. So we're all about community and working directly with business owners and, also welcoming those in the community that write reviews for Yelp and basically, are also supporting local businesses. So the Yelp community, we have a lot of, the Yelp elites. So our elites are basically our tastemakers. They're the ones that are, always like sharing their thoughts on our site and, just have that passion for community and local businesses. And whenever we do events, we're always about having them at local businesses and those Yelpers and those elites like sharing their experiences about what they experience from that business. So it's just all about, again, giving back to the community and sharing on social media and just and working with that business to show them how much this community is passionate about them. So official Yelp events are usually organized by the Yelp community manager, which is myself. And so we have also unofficial Yelp events that are put on by other Yelpers in the community that just want to throw an event and they just want to have a party. In this case, it's a going away party. So we brought in some people who, who are other Yelpers, other Yelp elites, and just other people from the community that he's friends with. Doesn't necessarily have to be people from Yelp. And we're not always talking about Yelp either. It's just, sharing community, again, going back to supporting the local business. Yelp elites get very exclusive events where they're events that are exclusively for them and they're +1 sometimes, and they just get more of a closer experience with the business. And also the Yelp app, the mobile app offers so many check-in offers and deals and things like that. That people can access if they have the mobile app and or are connected on the website. A lot of people associate us with food events and just food in general, just because there's a lot of food reviews that are written. But we do a lot of events that are non-food related too. We have a Yelp Fit Club event where people are going to get to experience different fitness regimens and stuff, and they get to try that out and work with wellness specialists and and just go and have some fun, do something physical, some physical activity, which is a lot different than your normal eating events. So we try to give our events a different spin each time we do something. Myself, I'm actually on Yelp, so if you go on to if you look up local businesses that are on Yelp, you'll probably see that I've reviewed them. You can look me up. I'm Rebecca W on Yelp, and I can also be reached at batonrouge@yelp.com if you have any questions about anything about the community. We have a talk thread on our Yelp on Yelp.com for Baton Rouge specifically. There's an event page on there where we basically want you to be interacting with the community using our site, just because there's so many tools on there that allow the community to just fully immerse themselves into what Yelp is about. I'm Rebecca Whyte with Yelp Community Manager, and this is MyScene TV.
Definitely someone to know. That was Rebecca Whyte with Yelp.com, and follow Yelp Baton Rouge all over social media. Next we go to South Downs to the record store, Capital City Records. This is MyScene TV. We millennials get blamed for a lot of things, and most of it is bullpucky, but we do take credit for bringing back vinyl records. Case in point, Capital City Records, home to some of the finest selection in the area.
Hi, I'm Dana Labatt, owner of Capital City Records here in Baton Rouge. We're a local, independent record store, basically selling vinyl, used and new, used CDs, 45s, and turntables, record supplies, cleaning supplies, and things like that. We opened up about 3 years ago in the fall of 2014. As I was retiring, I saw a need for independent store, record store in Baton Rouge, and I decided to open it as I had a very large collection and a passion for doing this, so we opened one up. We're located at pretty much the corner of College and Perkins, South Downs area of Baton Rouge, one of the most populated areas, if you will, is certainly when it comes to traffic counts and things like that in the city at the corner of College and Perkins. We carry both new vinyl and used vinyl and 45s. It's getting close to where almost everything has been reissued or being reissued on vinyl, which is a good thing. Some of the vintage stuff is hard to find, especially in good shape. So you can find almost anything you want or any artist you like, group. You can find it on vinyl now. It has been reissued at some point. And then, of course, we carry used stock. You know, plenty of used items. From all genres, rock, jazz, blues, R&B and stuff. And, you know, a lot of people love to dig for the old vinyl and find some of the old classics and stuff. And so that's always fun. You always want to have a good stock of those. One of the things we did in opening the store, I certainly wanted it to be a pleasant experience for, you know, all people, young and old, and no matter what type of music you liked or whatever. So we tried to at least design it that way to everyone felt comfortable, no pretenses and stuff when you came in. And I like a well curated store, so we tried to get that done too. You know, try to make sure everything is easy to find. We try to stick on having some upper end or nicer quality items, you know, at a good fair price here. We continue to grow. That's one of the things. The customer base continues to grow. Vinyl sales continue to grow. It doesn't look like there appears to be any type of slowdown as far as vinyl sales. More and more stuff being reissued. Record Store Day, the annual event for independent stores, we just celebrated its 10th year. So we're still on the upswing, and as we continue to grow, the main thing we want to do is put more and more stock in the store, so everybody can be able to find the artists and groups and the elusive vinyl record. You know, we just want to bring that stock level up as high as we can. Pack the store. Social media, we have a Facebook page we use as our main website, and then there's also Instagram and Twitter, and then you can always call us direct. We have, you know, store line, store phone, and then you can always just stop by. We have 4641 Perkins, so drop in and pay us a visit. I'm Dana Labatt, this is Capital City Records, and this is MyScene TV.
Follows Capital City Records, check them out on Facebook or drop by on Perkins near college to see for yourself. Coming up, it was once the World's Fair, now it's the Expo, the Yesou Expo in Korea. Jude Falcon is an American transplant living in South Korea. He uses his time to tour the many festivals in that country. Today he brings us to the Yesou Expo in this MyScene TV Korea.
Hello there, MyScene TV, Jude Falcon live on the scene, and we are as far south possible as we can be in Korea. Maybe not as far south as Jindo, where I was earlier this year, but my friends, we are far south. We are at the Yesou Expo down on the southern coast of South Korea, and this place opened 2012, so it's pretty great. It's part of the World Traveling Expedition that used to be the World Fair. Now it's just the World Traveling Expo, and the next one's going to be open in 2017 and then 2020. It'll be somewhere else. But the thing is, this place is massive, it's huge, it's on the coast, and it's super convenient because you know what? I got on the train from Daejeon, popped down to the Yesou station, walked out, and oh, where was I? At the expo on the coast. My friends, there's some lovely things to check out. We saw beluga whales, we saw some one-of-a-kind seals, manta rays, eagle-faced stingrays in the aquarium, and I love you, New Orleans, and you're wonderful, but Aquarium of the Americas, sorry, but this aquarium is just a lot better. And my friends, it's not that expensive either. So if you can, jump across water. I've got loads of B-roll. You're going to love it, Ken. Be right back with more on MyScene TV.
Yesou, South Korea was known for being a quiet little town way on the southern tip of Korea and very out of the way. Its name means beautiful water, but things began to move at a much faster pace in 2007 when Korea was given the green light for the 2012 World Expo. This change allowed for over 8 million extra people to attend Yesou and check out the expo. It had over 103 attending countries, 8.2 million visitors so far, and it spanned 2.7 square meters, which is over 1 square mile for the metric challenge. This is all made possible by its budget that was projected to be about $2 billion US. In my opinion, the coolest thing they still have to offer is called the Big O, which boasts the 2013 Award for Outstanding Achievement by Themed Entertainment Association in the Event Spectacular category. It's a breathtaking multimedia installation that fuses breakthrough technology, also with show creation, laser lights, smoke, fire, music, projection screens. To pull it all together, it has 58 moving lights that are 1,500 watts each in a weatherproof case and 6 video projectors with 35,000 lumens. Whatever all that means, it's just amazing to look at. This creates a true multimeter water spectacular. It projects images onto the tallest water curtain in the entire world to make for a truly one-of-a-kind experience that you just have to see to believe. Even though it's been quite some time since 2012, the Yesou Expo still houses and holds some really remarkable achievements. And it still has lots of things that you can go and check out for yourself, such as South Korea's second largest aquarium, which has over 34,000 marine species held in an over 6,000-ton main tank. It houses beluga whales, bacile seals, sea dragons, and along with South Korea's largest jellyfish tank. And also it gets over 1 million visitors every single year.
Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you love the voiceover, but what I hope most is that you take your family, your friends, jump on that jet plane, come on down to the Yesou Expo, and trust me friends, you will not be disappointed. Soon we're wrapping up this season of MyScene TV, but we will be back with our next season bigger and better than ever. So don't miss out. Check us out on Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, all those, social things that I'm too old to deal with. And we'll see you next time. Falcon team on the scene of MyScene TV, and we're out.
That was Jude Falcon from MyScene TV Korea, and to see more, visit us on YouTube at MyScene TV. Next, we're brand new in French with Flambee Cafe. This is MyScene TV. Everybody knows Bistro Byron's, but a related restaurant just opened at the Village at Willow Grove on Perkins. We go to Flambee Cafe in this last segment.
It's amazing that like little things will make a difference.
I'm Emily Alton.
And I am her brother, Brock Yesou.
Flambee Cafe is the newest concept from Byron's restaurant family, who previously brought Bistro Byron's to Baton Rouge and now has introduced Flambee Cafe. It is a French take on a pizza concept, similar to a French cafe of Paris or New York, and with a diverse menu that has tart flambés, tartines, salads, and entrees in the Willow Grove location at Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
We thought the world did not need another pizza place, and we wanted to offer something that had the semblance of pizza, but was original in its concept.
So the menu is diverse. It's centered around the tart flambés, but there's a lot of other varieties. So we've got also tartines, which are a traditional French open-faced sandwich. Some are hot that are made in our flambe oven, and some are cold. And then we've got a selection of salads, which are traditional French salads, like a niçoise salad or a Cobb salad. And then in addition, we've got what we have labeled as pot au feu, which are traditional French type stews and hot items that bring a little bit of sort of the French home into the restaurant.
A tart flambe is a thin crust pizza type dish that's ingredient driven. The crust has a definite savory taste to it. It's just like unlike anything that you can get in Baton Rouge or that I've seen around here. It's been well received. People understand that it's not pizza. But people have gravitated to it because it's different.
They're called tart flambés. They're very similar to, I would say, they're the sexier version of pizza. It originated in Alsace, some region of France. It's more like flatbread, very cracker-like crust, and we topped off creme fraiche, either that or fromage blanc. Topped off some traditional items like lardons and some, we use shaved Vidalia onions and the creme fraiche and goat cheese.
We handcrafted about 12 cocktails that you can't find anywhere else in Baton Rouge. We have a lot of house-made syrups that we make here every day. We wanted to bring some cocktails to Baton Rouge that were a little bit French influenced, but unlike anything you can get anywhere else. This is our Vesper. It's probably our signature cocktail. You can't get it anywhere else. It's also James Bond's cocktail, that shaken, not stirred martini. It's going to have our Lillet Rosé, Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur, Absolute vodka, and then our Bombay gin. All together with a little fresh squeezed lemon juice, and then as you can see, served up in a coupe, chilled coupe glass. It's a sipper, but you have to be careful because you can drink at least 2 or 3 before the night's over.
This is the frozen Lillet. It's a Lillet with our house champagne. Lillet is a rich aperitif white wine liqueur. Slight flavors of citrus, brought in basically from, we're actually Spain influenced. Very easy, light. You can kind of enhance it with raspberry, orange liqueurs, Saint Germain elderflower liqueur. Very fun, light, refreshing for this time of year particularly.
This was actually not on our menu yet. It's a summer special that we created. We just opened our patio and we wanted to have something for people to be able to come enjoy the outside, but then have something to kind of cool down with. So this is our frozen Lillet, so come in and ask for it.
I hear all the time the comments are, this is nothing like a Baton Rouge restaurant to us, and that's by design. We want people to feel transformed like they're walking through a cafe that's somewhere in France, and they understand it and they get it, and the decor here helps them get that experience, and the food backs it up. It's truly like stepping into France to me.
We are shortly going to introduce our, what we call Fête Flambée, which is our cocktail hour. So some specialty cocktail offerings as well as some specials on some of our tartines. In addition, we're hoping shortly to provide waiter as an option for delivering our meals to those who can't make it out to Flambée.
We have a Facebook site, Flambee Cafe. We have a website, flambeecafe.com. We're on Open Table. You can call the restaurant reservations. 960-1100. Just like she said.
I'm Emily with Flambee Cafe.
And I am Brock with Flambee Cafe.
And this is MyScene TV.
Actually from northern France, quite similar to my favorite pizza, the Flambee Cafe on Perkins, not far from Perkins Road. Now it's time to grab your phones, grab your MacBooks, grab your TVs, because it is social media time. That's right, you can check us out at MySceneTV.com, our social media hub on Facebook, pictures in and around the Baton Rouge area on Instagram, full episodes and these segments on YouTube. But we also have a Twitter and a MySpace floating around somewhere. And programming reminder, we'll be in reruns on WBXH Channel 16. That's Cox and E-Tel Channel 16, Channel 39 on Dish Network, Uverse and Antenna. And for the final time this season, we are not available on DirecTV. Until next time, when we return with the latest food, music, and fun that the capital city has to offer. He's Javon H. This is MyScene TV.
Where I'm about to take you is our barrel aging room. Okay, so these are cognac vats from France, Remy Martin. They're over 100 years old. They were disassembled in France and brought back over here by some Frenchmen and reassembled. This one is holding our whiskey right now. It holds about 4,000 liters of liquid, and that's about 75 barrels of whiskey. So right now, our whiskey is finishing out in these cognac vats. It gives it a nice smooth finish in the end. This vat does not have anything in it right now. As you can see, these numbers right here, that's how they could tell how to put it back together. And you can see from the holes here that there's no liquid yet in this. So we're trying to rehydrate these vats, and we'll be putting our rum into these hopefully in the very near future. It takes about 3 weeks to fill up one of these vats. So it's a long process. These are also cognac barrels from France. These are Remy Martin as well. And these are our whiskey barrels. You'll see they're a little bit smaller than the cognac. What the guys are, Dean and Ian, are working on right now, this is called Dunder, and this is kind of the off product of the distillation.
When you make rum, we convert all the sugars in raw sugar and molasses into alcohol. We extract all of that alcohol out in the distillation process, and we're left with this mineral-rich liquid, which is everything that was present in the molasses and sugar that didn't ferment, plus water. And it's really good for cattle and pig food, as well as some other byproducts. The LSU Ag Center actually experimented with making salad dressing out of this.
We'll walk this way, watch your step. This is our fermentation. These are our fermentation vats, and we receive our sugar and molasses. We amend it, we add a little water.